All right, good morning, class. As you know, all year we've been preparing for a certain test, and guess what? The day is finally here. We will be taking the standardized test all week this week, and I really hope you guys are ready.
Aww.
You guys don't worry, you'll do great. But you do need to take this test very seriously. It not only affects our school, but it does affect you guys. So it doesn't affect your grade, but you still need to take this very seriously. So as you guys can do it, I know you can. I've changed all my lessons plans this year in order to prepare you guys for this test. So you guys can do it, it's okay. We focus so much on reading and math, so I know you're prepared.
I hate math and reading. That's all we learned about all year. I wish we could have learned more about like social studies and science.
Yeah, me too. I really like science, learning about planets and the solar system and all that cool stuff. Man, why didn't we learn about social studies and science, Miss Rock?
Yeah.
I know, boys and girls. I love those subjects too, especially science. But you see, the government has laws and regulations, meaning that we need to focus on what they want so that they can provide money for our school. You see, we can't teach unless the government gives us money and the government supports us. So it's not up to me what I can teach, it's basically up to the government. So I wish it was, because we could learn some cool things, but we have certain things we need to follow.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, so here are your tests. I'm going to pass them out. Please do not open these booklets until I tell you to. Do not trade them, do not open them. Sam. Thank you. All right, so you guys all have your number 2 pencils?
Yes.
Alrighty. So when I tell you can begin, you will be able to start. Open your booklets to page 1, please. It should say at the title, Response to Literature. All right, so I'm going to read the directions aloud, and then you will be able to begin. So open your booklet to page 1. You should make sure the number 1 is at the bottom of the page. Do not start yet, Sam.
Fine.
All right, so you're going to read the following story. As you read, mark the story and make notes. Marks and notes will not be scored. After reading the story, answer numbers 1 through 10 on the following page. Do not go any farther than the stop sign located at the bottom right-hand corner. You will have 60 minutes to read, write, and answer all of the questions. So you can reread the story and go back any time during the assessment. Time starts now.
Miss Rock, can you help me with number 3? I have a question.
I'm sorry, but I can't help you at all. You can do this all by yourselves, but I cannot help you. So do the best that you can. Okay, time is up. Please do not answer anymore. Close your booklets. Leave them face up on your desk. And I know you guys did a great job. So thank you so much for trying your hardest this week throughout testing. And it's over. It's over. So you guys have nothing left. Good job, guys. Thanks so much.
Miss Rock.
Woo! Miss Rock, test room 203.
Oh, thank you.
Oh man, I really hope my students did well. It's just so stressful, and I really want our school to do well so the government keeps funding our school. In 2001, President George Bush brought something new to the United States. One of the first pieces of legislation the Bush administration pushed through was called the No Child Left Behind Act, stated in Democracy in Action. Bush wanted to see improvements in education and see some changes within our country's classrooms and student success. As stated in Democracy in Action, the No Child Left Behind Act requires that all states provide formal outlines that show how students will achieve academic proficiency. In summary, the No Child Left Behind Act demands that every school gives a statewide standardized test to each student. Each school's score will be notated, and they will need to show improvements annually. As stated in Democracy in Action, schools that are not showing tangible progress must alter their strategies. If the school is still failing After 5 years, the Act stipulates that the school will be subject to major changes, which may include staff replacement, management changes, and/or the state might take over. As shown previously, the teacher has less control. The federal government decides what should be taught and how. The teacher changed all of her lesson plans that year to make sure that the students were ready for the test. The government holds the power in the classroom, even with the teacher there, even to the degree of what the teacher can or cannot say during the test. Because states have to show tangible improvement or risk their federal funding cut, many schools implement test preparation programs consisting of intensive math and reading. Democracy in Action said that. As a student cried out to the teacher earlier with a desire within his heart to learn something different and to focus on something else, the government forces the idea on the schools that math and reading are more important. Therefore, that is what is mostly focused upon in the classroom. This act is shown in previous years to be beneficial, yet at the same time damaging to children. Although it seems that students, teachers, and parents struggle to keep their hand in education, the No Child Left Behind Act has 4 pillars in which the act is based upon. The U.S. Department of Education states the 4 pillars are stronger accountability for results, more freedom for states and communities, proven education methods, and more choices for parents. The fact of whether the tests are beneficial is a personal issue and boggles the minds of many today. But as for now, you are able to see what an ordinary classroom of elementary school children go through during testing.